Mr. Zuckerberg, would you be comfortable sharing with us the name of the hotel you stayed in last night?
No.
If you've messaged anybody this week, would you share with us the names of the people you've messaged?
Senator, no, I would probably not choose to do that publicly here.
I think that might be what this is all about. Your right to privacy, the limits of your right to privacy, and how much you give away in modern America in the name of, quote, connecting people around the world. Question basically of what information Facebook's collecting, who they're sending it to, and whether they ever ask you in advance my permission to do that. Is that a fair thing for a user of Facebook to expect?
Yes, Senator, I think everyone should have control over how their information is used. They have a control right there about who they want to share it with. But that level of control is extremely important.
They certainly know within the Facebook pages who their friends are, but they may not know, as has happened, and you've conceded this point in the past, that sometimes that information is going way beyond their friends, and sometimes people have made money off of sharing that information.
Are you unhappy that companies and giant corporations are watching your every step? Every step you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you, is what the large corporation is saying behind the terms and conditions that nobody reads. Are you generally unhappy with the state of literally everything, which is mostly due to big corporations? Everything on the internet kind of sucks right now, and it's in large part because of money.
Hello my delicious treats, and welcome back to my video. If you're enjoying my video so far, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps my channel and it boosts my videos. And I know it's really obnoxious when YouTubers say all that stuff, but it really does help boost my videos. The algorithm will not show anybody my videos if you do not engage with it, so I really appreciate it, and thank you. So, on with the video, I guess.
I'm especially, as a small YouTuber, not very excited about the update that is due to potentially come around soon on YouTube, and it's a little bit scary, not gonna lie. It's really not great for small YouTubers, though they're trying to make it literally even harder for small YouTubers to exist, which was already hard for people to break into in the first place, and now they're making it worse. Thanos snapping things like ad revenue and not even showing your videos to people if you don't give them your ID. I hate that. That sucks. That's like, how could you get any more dystopian than that? Like, I mean, I get it. It's for the children, but this is getting a little whack. This is getting a little bit wild. So yeah, so if you don't give YouTube your personal ID, your personal information, like a picture of your ID, then you won't be able to monetize your YouTube channel, and that really sucks. that is like the worst possible policy you could ever do for YouTube. I don't know. I just really hate that policy. It's I heard about it. I was like, that sucks. This sucks, man. Well, if you are unhappy with anything on the internet,
Become Clippy.
if you haven't seen little Clippies around lately, there have been Clippies strewn about all over the comment sections and the profiles and the profile pictures. You may have noticed, and you may be asking yourself, what the fuck are all these Clippies? Why are there so many Clippies about? Well, if you are unhappy with the state of affairs,
Become Clippy.
If you are unhappy with YouTube's policy,
Become Clippy.
if you are unhappy with the state of, like, fucking streaming services and how you have to have 1 million subscriptions for everything to watch one show,
Become Clippy.
that is the Clippy movement that you've been seeing. Everything that bothers you about what big corporations are doing, everything that is obnoxious and really scummy and also really just shady and kind of feels really sketchy and back alley kind of stuff. Like, the way that, like, corporations can track you everywhere on the internet. Literally everywhere. Not even just on web browsers. Like, it's like they follow you around anywhere you go. Even just in applications sometimes. It's funny because I've been using Brave web browser for a while now because I've realized that I really want to have my privacy on the internet, and I also downloaded a VPN, which, by the way, you need to have a VPN. Just you need it. You need a VPN just in general because there are so, like, I never even realized how many people are tracking you. Look, Brave web browser tells you, oh my god, Brave web browser, I just opened it up and it just keeps getting higher and higher. What Brave web browser tells you how many trackers and ads it blocks. I've had this web browser for like 2 weeks and I have 1,589 trackers blocked. In 2 weeks, bro. In 2 weeks, more or less. I have really bad time blindness, so it could have been longer than that, but I'm just still, every time I open it, there's just more and more. It was at 1,400 5 minutes ago, and it's already at 1,589. Like, for golly, just, jeez, yeah, so that's why I have declared the Cries in Otaku YouTube channel is officially joining the Clippy movement.
We are Legion. We are Clippy.
So, if you want to be part of this movement, and you feel like you've been fucked over, to put it lightly, by big corporations,
Become Clippy.
and change your profile picture to Clippy. Any Clippy just has to have Clippy in it. I'll link the original video of the guy that started this movement. I'm sorry, I cannot remember his name, but he pretty much explained the whole situation. One in particular that really struck me was how Facebook said in some kind of convention or something, they will literally track young girls' accounts, and they'll track when they've deleted posts and decide that it's because they're insecure, and then they'll literally use that to advertise beauty products to them, which is so fucking wild. It's like, it's just so, like, golly, that is really fucked up. That is really, really scummy. And I really don't want Facebook to do stuff like that to me. And also, I mean, Facebook for a really long time it's been very clear from the start that they obviously are tracking you. And it's funny because, like, I remember in, like, 2019, 2020, it was pretty, like, up in the air about whether or not companies were tracking you. It was kind of like, oh, they might be, but that would be that seems unreasonable. But it's just, like, it's a fact now. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows that you're being tracked. And it's, like, scary how much these companies know about you. Which is why I've been using Brave and private internet access. This is not sponsored. But that's just what I've been using because you absolutely need it. It's just, I don't know. It's just so wild how, like, fucking insane and weird it's gotten. And the whole thing with the Clippy movement is that Clippy represents, it's like, you might be asking, why Clippy, you know, of all things? Well, Clippy represents this bygone era of technology, just in general, when just in general, the worst thing that a company could do was literally pre-installing a web browser into their computers. There was a lawsuit about that. And you might be saying that seems really insignificant.
And that's kind of the problem.
That's why that's what the movement's about. It's like, yeah, that used to be the worst thing a company could do. Isn't that fucking insane? and yeah, so it's just, the Clippy is, I mean, he was flawed, you know, he wasn't that great. I mean, I don't know from personal experience. I've just heard from hearsay that Clippy is not great, but you know what?
Let's give Clippy a break. He's a good boy. He deserves all the love. He was trying his best. Okay, you know, he just wanted to help. That's the thing, though.
Clippy just wanted to help. It wasn't about, he never was like tracking your data. He didn't want to know where you lived or where you've been on the internet. He didn't want to know your ID or your social security number or your passport. He didn't even read your freaking essays. He just wanted to help. Clippy just wanted to help. And that's what this whole that's what this whole peaceful protest is about. And the best part is that, like, this is pretty much as peaceful of a protest as you can possibly get. Clippy is such a non-threatening character that, like, it almost kind of disarms the possible threat that it could pose onto these companies, which is a good thing, because then it makes it harder for companies to really crack down on users for having this profile picture. At the end of the day, it's just a profile picture. It's like, what are they gonna do? Ban the profile picture? Ban Clippy from being in profile pictures? That's ridiculous. But actually, I wouldn't put it past them. But it's kind of the perfect peaceful protest, because it's like, I don't know, it's just so simple. It's not threatening, it's not hurting anybody, it's just sending a message. And that's the other thing, is that people are saying, some people have said stuff like, you know, oh, this doesn't actually do any, this is a movement that doesn't take any action, you know, it's just a picture. But I think that's not really the point. The point is really to just signal to people, hey, you know, be aware of what these companies do, and just know that this is happening. It's about awareness more than anything. It's supposed to kind of bring it into the public knowledge, and the more people that do it, the more people that put these profile pictures up, the better it gets. The more it tells the companies, look, man, we're not happy with you guys, and you guys are screwing everything up for the rest of us. I mean, not even just online. Big companies are the reason why the planet is slowly getting fucked over. It's just like all these things that, like, giant corporations are like the main factor in all of these problems. And it's, what's worse is that they keep trying to make this a left versus right kind of issue, when it's really an up versus down kind of thing. You know, I mean, culture wars aside, this is an up versus down battle, and we are on the downside. You literally, you have no idea how far down you actually are compared to the people on the upside of this. People have no idea how bad it is out here. And look, I mean, I'm not trying to be extreme, or I'm not trying to be radical or anything about any of these issues. I want to clarify, I mean, I am exaggerating a little bit, but it is kind of getting a little bit frustrating and tiresome watching all these things happen and feeling like you can't do anything about it. And so that's kind of why I've been jumping on the Clippy train, because it kind of feels like I'm doing my part, you know. It feels like I'm kind of putting my hat in the ring a little bit. It kind of feels like I'd be like, hey, look, I get it, man. This is a thing. This is a problem. But I ran out of things to say. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like, subscribe, and comment. I know that's really obnoxious when YouTubers say that, but it really does help me to boost my channel. The algorithm will not show my videos to people unless it gets engagement. So if you comment, I mean, comment anything, but
You should comment, "We are Clippy."
if you want to really be part of put your part in this. But I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope it was entertaining or educational, or you learned something. And to be completely clear, just a disclaimer, this is all just me like talking off the top of my head. So take everything I said in this video with a grain of salt. For
Frick's sake, please take this video with a grain of salt.
Because I am not a professional, I am not a lawyer, I am not I'm not a professional with anything. So this is all just my opinion and conjecture. So take it with
A grain of salt, please.
And I hope you enjoyed my video. It's been fun just rambling on for a bit. So with that, I'm going to end the video here.
Bye-bye.